Everyone, here we go. We're gonna be hiding this. We're at the Arroyo Seco here, and it's on the border of South Pasadena and Pasadena. I just got off, I think this is the Pasadena side right here. Across from me, I'll go ahead and turn this around in just a second, but across me is the archery range. So to get a feel of the grasp of how large this area is. This is over here, it says Arroyo Seco. Oh, let me turn around one second. You'll see the Arroyo Seco trails right there. If you look at that sign, there's a lost dog. I had to film that. Hopefully find that dog. But that is where the archery is right here. And this goes over to the big Colorado Bridge. Some people call it the Suicide Bridge. When I was a kid, you weren't supposed to say Suicide Bridge, even though people did jump off of that bridge, sadly. Some people actually survived that. If you've ever seen some of these videos or these stories about people that survived. But anyway, here it is in my hand. Whoop. Can you see it? There it is. I'm behind this little thing somewhere out here, but I'm going to show you the exact area in which I'll be hiding it. So I'm not going to hide in the parking lot. This is the parking lot. So we got over here on this side is, so I'm walking right now, I'm heading south, I guess. But right here on this side, we have, that's where the little bridge that goes over to the archery range. Now when I was a kid, I went to a camp called Camp Cheney, and this was kind of our hub down here. Someone had a swimming pool, and it was through the YMCA, but we didn't swim at the YMCA, we actually swam at their personal house. Nowadays people probably think, oh no, a bunch of young boys at day camp going to some guy's house swimming. But anyway, nothing happened as far as I know to anyone that I know. It looks like someone put a bowl here for some water for somebody. That's nice, but it's upside down. There's two bowls. So I don't know if maybe there's some feral cats or dogs down here. I'm sure there are. There are a lot of, there's wildlife down here, coyotes and that kind of stuff. Quite a bit of unhoused lived out here. When I was a kid, they used to call them the hermits. I don't know if that is mean. I don't know. But right here, this trail right here, you'll see right this trail, it goes all the way in deep into this, like it goes into Los Angeles. There's some horse trails down here. This is horseback riding areas too, but there's some stables down here. Over this way, you can see the bridge. See the bridge? I don't know if you can see it through the trees here, but you can see the bridge right there, right up there, up top right there. There's the bridge. So, and here we go. So right now I'm in the parking lot that has on one side. So if you're walking down the parking lot from the entrance of the parking lot, there's the entrance to the parking lot right here. You can Google search, or you can search through your navigator, archery range Pasadena, or I think the best way to do it is to go Pasadena casting club. They have a club that meets down here to do the casting. So this is surrounded by big trees and everything. So I'm gonna go over to where the casting area is. I'm gonna show you that, and I think I'm gonna figure out, can I get through here still? Wow, it's all overgrown. A lot of rain. Usually when I come through here, this is completely dry. They have filmed some movies here, some different films. I can't remember if they did film some like Bonanza and all that, if they ever used this location, but there are some really good locations where it's really rocky and it looks like kind of a desert. This has got water in it. Sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. This is a fun area to go to. I've gone metal detecting here. We found some really cool items. One thing we found, I don't know if I can get through here anymore. I guess not. Yeah, maybe I'll go the main way. I always walk right through here. Maybe I'll check it. Let's see if I can go on this. How muddy is this? No, that's right. Let's see. I didn't know I'd be getting into an adventure here. Well, what the heck? Well, I think I'll go the right way back. But this used to be the way we always go through. There's usually not much water through here, but now there is. But isn't it really pretty down here? It's beautiful down here. It's hard to think that we're right in the middle of Pasadena, South Pasadena. But we're coming up here, and here's more of a trail. There's all these little trails. Some of the trails are just like in a circle, like this one, I think loops around. I think it's a half mile. Okay, I think that, yeah, this one here, right here, exactly right here, it goes around here. I think if you go around this casting pond, I think they said that's a half mile, but it might be. See, it looks like a track, doesn't it? Boop, 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 boop. See the sides of it and everything? Yeah, I think it's on purpose made to a certain size. I think someone told me it's a half a mile. I can't remember. But here, when I was a kid going to that camp, they would come out here at certain times. They'd be casting, and you can practice casting. We didn't cast, we weren't fishing, but we would come in here and we would make boats as part of one of the activities for, and this is of course man-made, and I think this water, I know they fill it with water. They may not have to right now because we've had so much rain. This might just be all natural rainwater, not water they've pumped in. We made here, we would make some really nice boats, and they would teach us how to make boats and all that. It was a lot of fun, and we didn't have any power, so you just push them out there with sails, and you had no way of controlling them. So we sometimes we couldn't get them back. So I can't remember what they did with that, if they had someone that would have waders and go out there. But you can practice your casting here. Ducks do come down there, especially the birds flying around. They don't come out too much when there's casting going on. You gotta be careful. Sometimes we some dum-dums, I don't know why, they actually have hooks and they'll swing out the hooks. I don't know why they do that. If you go down here, where I was showing down here, you can find tadpoles, and some people will go and find frogs. But you're supposed to really leave the tadpoles alone, leave the frogs alone, just let them be. Don't go and take the frogs. But you don't want to do that. That's not very nice. So here we are. Okay, I'm going to hide this thing, and I'm not going to tell you where it is. What I'll do is I'm going to kind of film like the sky while I'm hiding it, okay? That way I don't have to stop, and I'm not good at editing, as you guys all know. The birds, it's a really beautiful area. Is this beautiful? So if I hide it this way, that's going out to the road. That's the main road that comes into this area. You come down here, and you loop around, and there's the entrance over there. Now here is the, I guess it's where they have the club meetings. I've never really seen them have a formal meeting. You can tell it's kind of a nice area because people bring these water bowls and just leave them for the dogs, which is pretty nice. There are some unhoused people. That might be what is going on across the pond right there. I'm not sure. Could just be someone taking a nap. It's a beautiful day out here. Look how blue the sky is. You will be seeing blue skies while I hide it, but here is the, okay, these are your, so you get your bearing. Okay, this way is to the road. The main road is here. This is where the parking lot is over here. The parking lot, the bridge and all that you see behind there. Now, here is the casting pond going this way, and that looks like it's heading, where I'm standing now, I'd say it's heading east. So, in front, this is north, towards the bridge. It's south to the stables. This would be east, and then this way, past the archery, would be to the west. But this is a big, big area, and you're looking for something that small. So are you going to find the treasure? Are you going to be the treasure hunt winner? I have to make sure nobody's peeking around here, because there are some people around here. A lot of people are hiding in the bushes looking to see where I hide this. Can you imagine if I announced I'm going to hide some treasure, and people are actually out here looking around to see if they can find me or find it? It looks like somebody left their stuff here. I've seen this before. People just like leave their jacket and go for a run, and just leave it. Nobody steals it. There's a bird. One time I was here with my dog, big old Rottweiler, and someone just left their wallet and their like really expensive like Oakley sunglasses and something else, and just left it on like one of these old benches. Here's where I guess you put the rods and the reels for the thing. But they just left it on, I think they left it on this table, in fact. We used to walk through here. I brought a lunch. I can't walk very far, so that's one advantage to this hunt. I can't walk very far. Let's see what this is right here. Is it just a birdhouse in the tree? Yeah, this must be where they meet, but I've never seen them really do anything with this building. I've seen it open before, and I know they had a barbecue, but I don't know if when they had the barbecue, did they use... No, he got his fishing stuff out there. Cool. I don't know if they ever did use anything. Now, when we went metal detecting here, we found an old lock, old like post office lock, like for like a lock box, or maybe a section of mailboxes or something, but it said U.S. Postal on it, and it was from 1921. Pretty cool, huh? It may not have said, it might have said post office, but there's probably just one option for mail. And here is a birdhouse. Let's see what it says about it. It says something. Oh, in loving memory. I guess someone makes these boxes. Pretty cool, huh? It's weird things. If you just take time to look around, you'll find really weird. I found a lot of weird stuff down here. Metal detecting. We found jewelry. We found
some stuff from hippies, like a little hippie like love bead thing you put around your neck, some kind of beads, and I don't know what the metal detector hit on there. We found a jar with some coins. I think they were silver dimes from the 50s, I think, but a jar maybe, oh, I don't know, maybe an inch longer than this and twice as wide, like a baby food jar maybe, and it's full of dimes. So now I'm going to film the sky. Well, let me walk a little bit because I'm not going to film right here, but you know that I'm here. So I'm going to film the sky. There we go. See the sky? So you don't really know which way I'm walking. You might can figure it out. I don't know. If you pay attention, maybe you'll figure it out. So I'm going to hide this, and I'll be posting clues. So remember, it's not going to be underground. You're not going to, even though I did metal detect out here, and we found some really great items over here. I did find one item, I'll tell you right now, that was worth about $2,000. I found it underground. It was from a theft that occurred in the 70s. It was in an old trash bag, and it was there. Now this area also, there's that guy Pancho Villa, I guess the famous bandito. This area right here has its own type of a Pancho Villa type of criminal, and he would ride through here. I think I talked about that once before when I talked about going down to this area. I used to walk this trail a lot when I lived in Alhambra, but now I have a trail right across the street from me. So I think I will come back down here. Once my toe is healed, that's gonna be on the list. So anyway, back to the sky. So anyway, this guy would ride his horses, and when they would evacuate, they would throw whatever they stole. If the posse was chasing them, they would take out, he was pretty smart, they'd have a small saddlebag that would go maybe around the horn of the saddle, not over the back where you put all your gear. He would ride when they would ride, he'd have these little bags, and they would hold gold coins. He'd either bring the gold coins, he was wanted the whole time, so he'd either maybe bring gold coins or be part of the loot that they stole. And he would do that. He would throw them backwards, and the people that were chasing him would veer off, because if they were paid like next to nothing, if not nothing, to join a posse. Some of them were federal men, they said, those are men, and they would chase after him. So just to give you a little bit of a hint, I've hit it now. I'm not going to show you exactly where I am. Over here, you can see some wooden wall and some walls made of stone. Now, in World War II, there's a hospital. I think World War II and World War I, there's a big hospital, and now it's a federal building. And they had all these old buildings out there that were never used, and now they've built them up into housing for people that want to buy these very, very expensive homes. And I was talking with the ladies who bought one. I think they were not really expensive. I think they were like, well, yeah, they're like probably $500,000 when they did this, maybe $1 million now. I don't know. But so she buys the house, and you know what happened? She comes home, and there's a homeless guy with a sleeping bag and tent inside her house. He break in because he said it was his house. He'd been living there for years. They were all abandoned houses, and they were homeless squatters that had moved in, and they had to find how they're going to get them out of there. You know, and I'm sure it's not a problem now, because that was a number of years ago. I'd say that was probably maybe it was after Desert Storm. I'm trying to think what I was doing, why I knew about that. It was after Desert Storm, so 91, 92 maybe. But the item has been hidden, and this is a big, big area. I know exactly where it is. I found a small landmark so I can be able to remember it, and I will give some clues out, okay? So if you'll say, hey, I'm over here by the archery range, and I thought I saw it, but it turned out it was a little thing for lip balm or lipstick. Or I found it, I thought it was this, but it's a shotgun shell. There are shotgun shells. You're not supposed to shoot shotguns down here. You're not supposed to hunt. People do. People do hunt down here. I found one time we were walking the trail, it looked like smoke coming somewhere, and someone had left their campfire. I guess they were unhoused. You don't just come down to the camp. They used to have, I think they used to have camp down here. See, we got moving water. They used to have camping here. Ours was a day camp. We didn't camp overnight. But the hippies, of course, lived down here. And the unhoused, that was actually they called the hobos. They would be down here living here. They weren't supposed to. So there's more of that. They kind of put in all of these trash cans. You think someone might do something. See, these are everywhere. There's one on that trash can too, the other way. Look at that trash can across the river there. But see, here's horsebacking trail. None of that stuff is allowed. People break a lot of the rules down here. I'll tell you that right now. I can't walk very far, so this might be the max. I'm feeling a little bit of my foot. Oh, I was tripped. And here we got the movement of the water. Now, sometimes this is completely dry. For much of the year, this is completely dry. Look how thick this is. In California, they put concrete everywhere to move the water. So this would be natural, you know, beautiful like trees and bushes and grass and flowers, all that. But we did this because they had a lot of flooding. And what we did is this water all goes down to the ocean and we don't get to drink it. So now they're trying to find a way to move a lot of this water. This is the Arroyo Seco channel, to move this water and to capture it. Right now with all this rain, we have too much water, they're saying. Is there anything such as too much water? If you go on a long hike, you might think no such thing. Let me turn this around. And there, I mean, ooh, handsome. But anyway, so we walk over here real quick, just to see what's going on. I did see something running over there. A lot of bunnies down here. Let's see, what wildlife have I seen here? I've seen a couple of bobcats from time to time. I saw wild dogs, coy dogs, maybe the coyote dog mix. I've seen skunk. A couple of times I've seen a skunk about this time. You know, it is now 6:33. They close at dusk, so that's what, about 8 o'clock. I better get ready to get out of here. I can't imagine getting locked in. Nowadays with the cell phone would be that big of a deal. Well, it still suck, but yeah. So anyway, yeah, there are a lot of these lost dog signs down here. I've seen, let's see, bobcat. I saw a deer, and deer I think are kind of, they said kind of rare down here, but the fire pit that we found, it wasn't not a fire pit, like just a campground. There was rabbit fur and bones, and it looked like maybe ducks that he or she or they had come in contact with ducks because there were feathers similar to that. And people always say, well, maybe they bought that. Well, I don't think they bought, you know, they went out and bought a mallard and brought it down here and pulled his feathers off and ate it. I don't think so. But here we go. Let me turn this around. This is the archery range. There are some people out here shooting some arrows. I used to have a really nice compound bow, but when Desert Storm happened and deployments were happening, stay on the trail. They do put that there. Oh, rattlesnakes. Yeah. Okay, I've seen a lot of snakes and lizards, of course, but I did come in contact with a rattlesnake and while walking, and I just got a branch that was nearby, and I relocated him because I figured out either relocate him or I'd have to, you know, hurt him before he could bite me. But this is a little trail here. I'm gonna turn around now because I really can't walk. This is, now you can see I am at the archery range. So over there, on that side right there, casting on this side, archery. You can hear the thump. Here you have to stay on the trail because of the arrows, I guess. Now you can't use broadheads. See, oh, no broadheads. I just said it. So you can't use broadheads. You can only use target arrows. Broadheads are the ones that have some we call those razor heads or whatever, and they come to a point like a little pyramid, a very sharp razor. They have something called game gutter or something like that. I never really shot those. I shot mostly just for fun. I didn't ever hunt with them. And they have different range here, and it's a fun thing to do. You always got to burn a guard for your arm, or else that string hits your arm and it hurts. So I'm going to turn around here. There used to be some bathrooms out here. They may have removed those during COVID. I'm not sure, but I don't see the bathrooms. They have regular bathrooms, and then they had a couple of porta potties as you walk the trail. And a lot of people just, I don't know, find a bush. So here we are. It's hidden. Now this video, let's see, will be out on Thursday. It's not Thursday now. I'm gonna make a small video just saying I hid it. I hid the item in the Arroyo Seco. Please see the video on Thursday for more details. So
what fun we're having, right? So when you find that, if you're the one that finds that, or if whoever finds it, if you find it, open it up, read it, and follow the directions, and you'll be getting a prize. Take care, everyone. Have a great day. Really pretty out here. Hope it's pretty where you are. Let me see. I'll show you one more thing.
This is the big building that used to be a huge hotel, I think, and then it became a hospital, and now it is a federal court building. I think the VA even has some offices in there. But down below here, down below it, as you see up on the hill, and you see how it kind of goes down this way, you'll see that's where this house were, the unhoused. Boy, we're living there for years. I'm talking from the, I don't know, maybe it was the 50s to the 90s. It's been occupied, not by the same people, of course, but by squatters. So have a great day, everyone.
This will be out on Thursday. I'm not sure the time on Thursday. Now, I think it's probably gonna be afternoon, Thursday. I'm not really sure exactly. So I will post it at the appropriate time. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.